Romney officially clinched the Republican presidential nomination a week before New Mexico's primary. That means, once again, New Mexico Republicans had no say in the pick. And tonight, state party leaders here aren't talking about it, period. Here's News 13's Nancy Laughlin.
Jess, our primary is one of the last in the nation, and that means this go-around, a small state like ours was left out of this party. Tonight, Mitt Romney got the nod to lead the Republican Party in the presidential race in the Texas primary. So the decision on who will lead the Republican Party was made before New Mexicans even had a chance to vote. And political analysts say that isn't going to change anytime soon.
It's just not going to happen for a small state like New Mexico. The Republicans, of course, would like to have it earlier, but moving it around just to get in the game at this point is probably highly unlikely.
Just last January, Republican leaders said they were hopeful that New Mexico would have an impact in the primary race and that presidential candidates would spend plenty of time here.
We're going to be getting a lot of attention in the months ahead, and that's exciting too. I think people will get to see a number of Republican primary candidates coming through.
Tonight, state party spokeswoman Annalise Wildersbahn declined to comment. Mitt Romney hasn't come here yet, and his campaign chairman in New Mexico says there are no plans for him to come here in the near future. So would New Mexico voters like to see our primary bumped up? Would you like to see New Mexico have more of a say early on in the presidential race?
No, we're not ready to do that. We don't have the manpower to do that right now.
Joe Monahan says Republicans may have learned from Democrats. Back in 2008, the state Democratic Party kept its primary in June, but organized a caucus in February to get a bigger say in the Democratic presidential race. There were some serious snags.
It turned out to be somewhat of a disaster. They had long lines. They couldn't get the vote counted. In fact, the final vote count didn't come in until weeks after the caucus was held.
So this year, voters from both parties can vote early or vote next Tuesday. But November's presidential ballot is already a done deal. Now Monahan predicts the early Romney nomination will slow voter turnout for Republicans on Tuesday. Back to you.
Okay, Nancy, Monahan says the only way Republicans would likely hold a presidential primary earlier is if a local political figure was in the race, like Governor Bill Richardson was in 2008 when the Downs held their early caucus.